Hi everybody, and thanks for tuning in to this week's yoga video. Today we're going to be doing a core strengthening yoga sequence. I'm going to use a cork block by Hugger Mugger. If you don't have a cork block at home, you could use any other block you have, or just get creative and use something similar that you have around your house. When you're ready, have a seat on your mat and let's get started. So come into a comfortable seated position. If you are uncomfortable sitting up tall like this, or you find that you kind of hunch over, you can put the cork block underneath your sitting bones. Just sit on the edge of it, and that'll help to tilt your pelvis forward and get you some nice length through your hips so you can sit nice and tall comfortably. Roll your shoulders back and bring your hands to your heart. Go ahead and close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And as you do that, fill your lungs up completely with air, and then as you exhale, exhale through your mouth, and then open your mouth wide and go just letting go of any stress you're carrying around with you. Do that one more time. Deep breath in through your nose, and exhale fully through your mouth, emptying the lungs out completely. Then from here, close your mouth and begin to breathe in and out through your nose. And you kind of want to make the sound that you would hear when you take a seashell and put it to your ear. So that's the ujjayi breath. So you kind of constrict your throat at the back and then breathe so you can just audibly hear your own breath. Your breath should be slow and controlled, but big, big inhales, big exhales. And then on your next inhale, quietly open up your eyes. And you're going to take your right hand back behind you, place it on the block or on the ground behind you. Take your left hand to your right thigh. Gentle stretch to the right side. And then we'll make our way on over to the left side. Then from here, come back to center, lift your arms up, interlace your fingers, bring your hands to the base of your head, and invite your chin down towards your chest while you maintain a long spine. On your next inhale, gently release, and you're going to come forward, so you lift your hips up. Remove the block from underneath if you're using it. Set it to the side for right now, and then bring your feet about halfway out away from your hips. Arms out in front of you. Plug your arms into your body. So instead of being out here, you want to plug it in. Lift your heart, lean back, come onto your toes, and then lift your legs so that your shins are parallel with the ground. From here, press the big toe mounds together, spread your toes. And then just see what happens when you press out of the bottoms of your feet to lengthen your legs. Then from here, bend. And as you do this, you're going to lift up a little bit more with your chest, with your abs, and then as you extend, you're going to lean back a little bit more. So we'll just do that for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. From here, set your legs down, grab hold of your block, bring it out in front of you, and slowly we're going to come all the way down. And when you get all the way down, bring the block back behind you, bend your knees, and then press your feet into the mat so your low back is glued to the ground. Lift your legs up, and then switch. If you're holding your block like this, you're going to hold it like this, so it's the long way. From here, use your core strength to lift up and place the block between the lower parts of your shin, and then gently lower your legs, lower your arms, hover and lift, and switch. So you're just hovering, you're not touching the ground when you come all the way down. I'm gonna go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then sit all the way up. Set the block to the side. Take your feet halfway back, arms out in front, plug your arms into the body. From here, lift your feet so your shins are parallel, bring your hands together, and then press your big toe mounds together. From here, you're gonna send your arms to the left, to the right, left, right, left, right, left, right. I'm gonna go for 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then set the feet down, reach down and grab hold of your cork block. You're gonna hold it the long way like this. Pick the feet up. Low back is long, upper back is long as well. Your chest is nice and broad. And you're gonna lift your legs up a little bit more as you send the block underneath and exchange with your hands. So we'll go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch directions. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set the block to the side, arms out in front, lower all the way down. Now, you may feel tightness and tension in your hip flexors from doing that. You're not only working your core strength, but you're also working the strength of your hip flexors. So if that's the case, bend your knees, bring your feet back as close to your pelvis as you can. Just press into your feet. You're gonna lift up for a gentle counter stretch here. And slowly release. Bring your feet back even closer to your pelvis. Feet are hip distance, toes straight out in front of you. On your next inhale, lift your arms, let them hover just a little bit above the mat. Deep breath in. Exhale, peel your upper back off the ground. You're gonna keep your upper back off the ground. As you shimmy side to side, you're gonna touch your index fingers to your ankles. So we'll go right side first, then left. You need to stay high off the upper back. So when you're ready, we'll go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently release. Take your arms up overhead. Hover them off the mat a little bit so they're in line with your ears. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, peel your head and upper back off the mat. Keep your arms in line with your ears. Extend your legs about 45 degrees. Spread the toes, press the big toe mounds together, and you're just gonna rock like this for 10, 9, everything very tight through the midline. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently release. And lift your legs up. Bend your knees. Hands underneath the knees. Deep breath in. Exhale and rock and roll, sit up. Now once you get here, we're gonna take a plank pose. So spread your fingers as much as you can, press evenly into your palms, extend your legs back behind you, a little round in your upper back, and try not to sink your hips and try not to lift them up too high. So shoulders over your wrists, and breathe here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go onto your forearms, elbows underneath your shoulders, and stay here. Little round upper in the upper back for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the knees down. Take child's pose. Deep breath in. Full breath out. And as you inhale, bring your hands to your knees. And then sit up on your shins. Arms out in front. Look down at your knees. Knees are hip distance. Look back at your feet. Feet are hip distance. Hands to your low back. You're going to roll your shoulders back. Elbows back behind you. Lift your heart up. And then press your hips out in front. Let your head go if that's okay for your neck. Breathe into your entire front body. And then gently release and come to sit down in a comfortable seated position. We'll end the same way we went in. So bring your cork block underneath you, if that's comfortable for you. Sit just on the edge of it. Sit up nice and tall. Roll your shoulders back and bring your hands to prayer position at your heart. Take a deep breath in. Get as tall as you can. Then exhale. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Relax the space between your eyebrows and just take a second to acknowledge your practice. And give thanks for everything that you have going on in your life right now. And when you're ready, seal in your practice with Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up down below. And if you have any questions or comments, you're welcome to leave those below as well in the comments section. I'll do my best to be in touch. And if you're interested in pre-ordering my book, Namaste, it is now available on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and IndieBound.org.